everyone, and welcome back to Poppycat Crafts. We are now well into autumn now, so we're getting right into autumn, or fall, depending on obviously whereabouts you're from. And Halloween is also fast approaching us, so we've got that at the end of the month. It didn't take a lot of thinking to decide what I wanted to do this time. Obviously, I wanted it to be something to do with kind of Halloween and autumn and autumn fall, whichever one. So pumpkins. I thought pumpkins. Problem is when I decided that I wanted to do something with pumpkins, it quickly dawned on me that I am not a massive fan of pumpkins. I don't like the smell, and the texture really, really grosses me out. It's not nice. My daughter and her dad, on the other hand, are the pumpkin carvers. They're the ones that kind of drag it out to the garage and pull the guts out and do their wonderful designs. So I thought, what can I actually do that doesn't involve in me having to drag the guts out of a pumpkin? So I thought, well, I could paint them. Now, that's all, that's fine, but I didn't want to just paint them, because I'm very extra, you see. I'm a bit I'll just choke to death while I'm at this. I'm a bit extra. In fact, I'm probably a lot extra, actually, but, I decided that, I'm going to paint it. And then I decided that I thought, me being extra, like I said, I thought, well, what else can I do with these pumpkins? And I thought, right, so these pumpkins are actually going to be going trick-or-treating. Just stay with me. Stay with me, because the vision in my head is great. Is good. Obviously, hopefully, it turns out the way I've envisioned it. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these pumpkins and I'm going to paint these pumpkins, and then I'm going to dress them up, because they're going to go trick-or-treating. Now, obviously, because I'm going to dress these pumpkins up, and I am extremely extra, I decided to give these pumpkins a name as well, and a personality. That's just me. Honestly, you're free to go at any time, honestly. But you're welcome to stay, but it doesn't really get any better than this, you know what I mean? It's always going to have this level of kind of weird and craziness. So yeah, so I got this idea, and I decided what we're going to do. So I went off to go and buy some pumpkins. There's going to be 3 characters. So I went off to buy 3 pumpkins. Now, when I got there into my local supermarket, the pumpkins were huge. I didn't want massive pumpkins, because I didn't want to have to paint and dress 3 huge pumpkins. And then I walked past the onions and the carrots, and I found these little beauties. Now, these were labelled as mixed squash. They're just flipping adorable. I mean, look at it. I mean, they're like little mini pumpkins. That's been through a bit of wars by the looks of it. But don't worry. We'll paint over that. You'll never know. You'll never know you were there. So I ended up buying 3 of these. I'm not going to pick all 3 up, because I'll probably drop one, and then it'll end up broke, and then I'll end up with just 2. So I bought 3 of these. I thought, that's great. And so I'm going to move these to the side now, because if not, I'm scared I'm going to drop off the edge of the table. So I'll move them there. So as I'm off to pay, for these for these mixed squash that look like pumpkins, that will look like pumpkins, because I'm going to paint them anyway. I saw these. Now, if you thought they were adorable, wait till you see these. These are have got to be one of the most adorable things I have ever seen. I mean, I have got big hands, but obviously I've got hands like pit shovels, me. I'm very tall, so obviously, you know, I'd look a bit daft with little hands. But yeah, so these are these are the most. And you know me, if you've watched my earlier video, you will know that I love the kind of mini stuff. So yeah, so I saw these, and unfortunately, in the middle of the supermarket, my excitement took on a new level, and my extraness also took on a new level. This supermarket's quite local to me, so they're used to me anyway, so it's okay. So I thought, right, I'm going to get this pumpkin, and this pumpkin's going to be just dressed up, and it's going to go Halloweeny, but then he's got his own little pumpkin too. So this one's got its own little pumpkin that it can take trick-or-treating with it. So if you are still here and you've not switched off because you thought I've completely lost it, I'm not going to carve these. I can't. Well, for one, I can't bear the thought of sticking a sharp implement into something so flipping adorable. But obviously, you know, they're tiny, and I do want fingers at the end of it, because I'm not exactly I'm a little bit clumsy, so I don't really want to be trying to do that with a knife. So I'm just gonna paint on just a normal, traditional pumpkin jack-o'-lantern face on these. So yeah, so that is my idea. That is what I've got visioned in my head for this week's video. I'm not gonna keep you any longer now. I'm gonna go, and I will see you at the end with hopefully what I envision. So I will see you very soon. Bye. Hey everyone and welcome back. So I know you've seen the pumpkins obviously in the video, and they're finished kind of photos and everything, so you'll know what they all look like. But what you don't know is a little bit about them. And like I did say to you at the beginning of the video, I did want to give them names and a little bit of personality and fetch them alive. So obviously you've seen them all, but you don't know anything about it. So, like I said, stay with me. I am really happy with how they turned out. I was really pleased. There is one that's my particular favourite, and I will let you know what that is. And at the end of the video, I do want to remind you to do put down in the comments which one was your favourite, or which one is your favourite. So please, I would love to hear that from you. So, the first one, we do have now this one. Now, as adorable as she actually is with her tutu, this is Delilah. Now, Delilah is an absolute party queen. She's very, very outgoing. And she is just generally a happy pumpkin. She's very much the life and soul of the party. And obviously, you know, drags, you know, one of the particular pumpkins out with her, despite what he wants at all. So I really like Delilah. She's not my favourite, but I do love her. She's very much like my daughter, actually. She's very outgoing and kind of loud and, yeah, all into frills and fluff. So this one is my absolute favourite anyway. She is, this one, she's my favourite. She's absolutely my favourite. I'm still trying to work out which way to turn the flipping thing so that, you know, it focuses right. So she's my favourite. This is Sweetie. Now, she is exactly the same as me. She is a massive lover of cats. She's an complete ray of sunshine. Again, she's just like my daughter, an absolute ray of sunshine. She's very, very cheerful, and she's happy to go along with Delilah's wants most times, and she'll just kind of trot along for the thing. So yeah, so this one is my absolute favourite, and I love her. And I'm really sad that these have done on real pumpkins, and these are gonna all those are all gonna kind of rot away. So yeah, that's kind of sad. The last one, because I'm not going to show you the little ones anyway, because they're kind of visible anyway. But the last one is this one. Now this one is Peeps. Peeps is an introvert. Now, he's a happy introvert, because there is happy introverts. I'm quite a happy introvert. You know, I'm quite happy to keep myself to myself, and, you know, I'm happy about that. I like my own little bubble. He's very shy, and he does tend to kind of hide away and things like that. Unfortunately, he does get dragged about by Delilah, because she's kind of like, you know, you really do need to come Halloweening with us, and you know, whether you like it or not. So he gets dragged along. Thankfully for him, he gets to wear a costume that suits his personality. So he gets the ghost outfit. Now, he's been in a bit of a rough situation, because he's kind of muckied up a little bit, and you know, he's kind of bit of red kind of just a little bit of red tinge there. You know, it's no bodily fluids whatsoever. It is just colouring. But yeah, so he gets to hide away but still enjoy the party as well. So yeah, so that is the three. That is the three. And I really, really enjoyed creating all three of these. They were really fun to do, you know, nice and simple ideas, you know, so they kind of went pretty smooth. So yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. I do want to say thank you to everyone that did view the video. I really do appreciate it. If you did like the video, it would be great if you could give it a like. And if you do want to see more, if you do want to see more from me, please do hit that subscribe button, and hopefully I will see you again next Saturday. So hopefully, yeah, see you soon. Bye!